You know, I could be over on Cartoonist Kayfabe doing a shoot interview right now, but instead I'm shooting hard with the boys. Shooting some gutter balls, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, we're very thankful for that. We appreciate it, Yoshida-san.
And I like being here. I just don't understand why you think I haven't, slammed all this gash, pounded all these hatchet wounds, because I have, brother.
Well, let's go ahead and talk about this then. So the stories, it's an anthology series, a one-man anthology. However, only from a writing standpoint, there are different artists telling the stories here.
Would you consider yourself a modern-day Harvey Pekar?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, you can move on.
Yeah. So how did you choose the artists that you worked with on this project? Like, how did you decide this guy would draw, this certain situation in my life, better than this person? What was the process like as far as selecting the artist?
I wrote the story names on little slips of paper, and I put those pieces of paper into a hat. And I then had the artists reach in blindly and choose a piece of paper, one by one, and that is how they were assigned to the stories.
Interesting.
And I actually think that worked out quite well.
Okay. And did any of the artists give you any kind of pushback about the subject material?
No. There were no women working on the project, so that wasn't really a problem.
Fuck.
That's fair, actually, yeah.
Alrighty, so the first story, let's just talk about the stories. Let's give some little notes and annotations here. The first story was called Breakup. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so this is just a quick little one to kind of introduce this anthology and a quick tale of heartbreak. I had gone over to my Tamagotchi, his house, Jared, and we were drinking. He was just broken up with his girlfriend and punched a hole in his own windshield. And I just sat down with him and I said, it's like an ancient Japanese proverb, Jared. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. So let's drink to that. And we both laughed, and laughter's sometimes the best medicine.
Right on.
I noticed that this story has really nothing to do with you getting laid, actually.
Well, no, it's a theme, okay? It's introducing the theme of the anthology when I say to Jared, let's drink to all the women who will fucking ditch us in the future. We don't know how many there will be. We don't, it's introducing all the women that I'm going to get with.
What is that number of women that have ditched you now that, hindsight is available?
Have ditched me? I don't know. I've lost count. Oh, I mean, how many I've had sex. I mean, I've lost count of how many I've had sex with.
Okay. I see. So it was a mistake. You just accidentally said that.
Yes.
Okay.
Hi.
Okay.
All right. Well, moving on. The next story is Hard Up. This one has actually this one has two artists working on it. One penciler and one inker. That's something. And this one in particular is about a camping trip that you and some friends went on back in the fall of '87. And a lot of it is centered around U2, which I guess is your favorite band. I didn't know that.
Well, we were going to see U2 the following week. So we went to the woods, and my friends had told me to bring some of U2's older albums on tape. We could kind of bone up on the classics, if you will. But I had a different sort of boning up in mind. Getting my bone up inside a female's guts.
Yes, we got that. Yeah.
I said a different kind of boning.
Yes, right, yeah. Right. I do notice, did you have notes for the writers, or did you kind of like the writers, or did you let the artists kind of do whatever it is that they do? I noticed that these stories have very specific ways of rendering certain characters, and by certain characters, I mean women.
By making them what? Beautiful? That's how they looked. I mean,
that is a way of, yeah.
What, large breasts? I like large breasts, JB. That's
they all
not
look like
crime.
Witchblade, Yoshida-san.
Yeah, Witchblade's fucking hot. So, was that my note? No. Maybe the people at Image only know how to draw Witchblade. I don't know. I said, draw these beautiful women, and I gave them their Facebook pages for reference.
That's smart.